Hey guys, this is John, and welcome to another Using the Clock as a Weapon video. You guys know the drill. 5 games only. We're playing FM Benja Falcon 18 in the very first game. Just sent out a random 3-0 seek, and here's what we got. So FIDE Master, playing some theoretical stuff here in the Scandi. Hope you have all been well. I know I've been slightly inactive on YouTube. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch lately. Of course, I will continue to post to YouTube. He's giving me this pawn. Interesting. I'm not going to take that, though. I'm actually going to go here. Knight a4, I can play queen takes d4. But yeah, I've been a little inactive, but that, comes and goes. I'm sure I'll be back to my normal stuff at some point soon. All right, knight a5. Oh, and I did get a new webcam, as you may notice. The astute observers among you. All right, let's take. Interesting situation here. Kind of think I'm going to develop like this. Could also maybe play e6. Let's go e6. So after my preamble, I'm down more than 30 seconds. But I wouldn't be using the clock as a weapon video if, in fact, I was not in time pressure. Knight h3. Let's play bishop b4 or bishop c5. Bishop c5 looks a little more threatening, so let's do that. I'm going to take this way and then get ready to castle, probably kingside. There's a big question mark as to where my opponent's going to castle. Could go queenside, but I feel like I have a ready-made attack over there if he goes that way. So he's trying to tiptoe around and postpone making a decision, maybe. Let's play bishop b5. Let's do this. I'm going to give him the pawn on e6, so he could trade and take this. But I actually think that's going to help me, and he probably won't take it. He's probably going to play something like this. Oh, c4 is possible. I actually didn't even notice that, but I do have this. He plays queen e5. Okay. Maybe check on h4. Just try to further weaken his position. Yeah, I like the look of check and then going here. I think I'm going to do that. This is the first time I ever used this piece style, too, so please bear with me. I was somewhat inspired to use it because I saw Grandmaster Christian Kurilla's stream, and he was using it, and I was like, oh, that's different. But I have not played a single game with this. So this is the very first one. Okay, now here. So take, I take here. I'm really just trying to keep the attack going. Let's do this. Knight c2, if he hops in, maybe queen d4. King up. Okay, knight c2, knight d4 next. That looks pretty good. Let's do it. Could play this, maybe in between move. Okay, check. So at minimum, I'm going to pick up the b3 pawn. And he's still got this perpetual issue with his king. It's not going away anywhere. I think this position is looking real good. I can even take now. Take because, yeah, rook takes, runs into knight d2. If knight e4, I take and then take on b2. Queen there. This is a pin knight. Okay, so we start off with a victory. All right. First game in the books. And I wasn't even looking at my rating, but I guess I'm hovering right around 2,700. I've been playing a lot on Lee Chess lately. Oh, hey, chess coach Andras. Let's tell him good luck. All right, he opens with d4. Yeah, we haven't played in a long time. So shout out to him. He's playing a gambit. H6. I forgot exactly what line I like here, so I'm going to go h6. I sometimes try to put this here. Now, he played knight g5 without a4. And again, admittedly, I sometimes get my theory confused here, but I believe he's supposed to insert a4. Okay, plays the knight there. Now I think I can do this. And then we're looking to play e6. Interesting. Okay. So maybe take e6 or play my bishop back. I could also take here. Another possibility. So let's think for a second. Don't want to think for too long. I'm just going to take. I'm going to keep it simple. Play e6 here after. I'm up a pawn. I solved the problem of the light square bishop. He's going to attack me with f4, no doubt. But all indications are that this is pretty normal. So maybe c5. Let's try c5. Normally you wouldn't undermine this quickly, but I'm thinking, you know, if he wants to go for f4, I might want to take and try to weaken this diagonal towards his king. Maybe I'll play some sort of queen b6 move in here as well. Plays a4. Okay, a6. Should be okay. Possible trade in the offing here. Okay, here comes f4. Here we go. I think I'm going to take. Now, if queen takes, there's queen b6 if I want to try to swap down. I could also try to keep my options open, but queen b6 is safe enough. He's going for it. And I was thinking queen b6 anyways here. Although then he may take here. There's also knight takes e5, d3 even. d3 is interesting. Yeah, actually I think I like this move because maybe I can go queen b6 here after. With check. Buy some time. It is complicated though, no doubt. Yeah, let's take. Got to watch my king, especially on this diagonal, because he might try to get his queen there. Queen f3 would be certainly a possibility, but I think I can go check and maybe even take, or castle queenside. As crazy as that seems. I'm up a lot of material at this point, so simplifications are in my favor. Whether it's a safe king or swapping down. Queen trade would be phenomenal. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. And he does do that. Yeah, so let's give it a check. Now, knight takes e5. Do I go full greed? Or do I castle? I think I'm going to castle. And there's still this idea. Tricky. A5 maybe? Let's play a5. Clock is a serious issue now, though. Using the clock as a weapon, right? Looking for this. Okay, take. Interesting. Not a lot of time, but interesting. I'm going to try to give a piece, actually. And play for counterplay. I think in the interest of time, I got to try this. A lot of pawns. Threatening this. Ooh, I think I win now. Oh, I might not have enough time, though. Not quite. Ah. GG. I couldn't get the ladder, mate. GG, that was complicated. Yeah, I decided to give up the knight on e5 because my reasoning was I'm down like 20 seconds here on the clock. The position's very complicated. I should play for a counterattack rather than like purely going for some defensive motif because it's so complicated I'm probably not going to succeed in defending. But I had some faith in my pawns. I'm guessing maybe missed something around here, like maybe b7 check. But yeah, you know, that's what can happen on the clock. Wonder if I had an easier ladder mate. I should have cut him off before his king could run in hindsight. Like I should have cut him off so his king was forced to the queen side, but hey, hindsight's 20/20. All right, so 2 games where I'm down on the clock, playing Dragon Plane here. This line is not dangerous at all for black. The Fianchetto is actually pretty ineffective against this. So I'm already pretty happy here. A6 is a possibility. Yeah, let's do this, because if he takes, I have this typical trick, knight a5. I'm taking away the b5 square. Yeah, once again, I hope you all have been doing well. Always a pleasure to catch up with you guys, even though this is a one-sided conversation. But I feel like I've been in touch with many of you because I've been streaming on Twitch so much. Here, maybe? Let's just play bishop e7 first. Okay, so my plan here is rook c8, knight c4, kind of typical moves like that. Could play knight c4 immediately, but let's go here. I'm expecting him to jump this knight into the center soon. This doesn't make a lot of sense otherwise, it's just kind of minor pieces blocking up the position. So watch for knight e5. And then I'll probably play knight d7 against that. Maybe b5 first. Yeah, actually I think I like b5. I'll keep an eye on the e4 square. Okay, he's burning a lot of time here, so I'll take it. Okay, plays knight h4. Let's go here. Don't mind goading these pawns forward. Okay, now this is potentially under attack, but knight takes doesn't work, so let's just play this back. Is he going to go for e4? e3, settles for e3, okay. Now, let's play b5. Knight c4 coming. He's probably going to play b3 if I do that, so I'm just grabbing some space in the meantime. Knight c4, b3, knight a3 maybe. Knight's a little bit offsides there. Could also play bishop d6. Let's go bishop d6, actually. Bishop g5, I'm thinking maybe bishop b8. Plays bishop e5. Okay, that I'm happy to do this against, I think. He's going to play f4. But now some weaknesses start to appear, like e3. Much more of a reason to play this. Precarious. Knight c5. Knight takes e5, g5 even. Lots of undermining attempts. Not exactly sure. I don't see anything immediate. Knight c5, rook d4. Let's play this, though. Looks like a useful move. I can play b4 after this. Let's do that. b4, b3, maybe. Yeah, keep going. a3, knight a4. Potentially good. Some serious knight activity going on here. Plays the knight back. b2's hanging, right? Take. Yeah, and he's pinned. That was a sizable mistake, and this comes with check. Yeah, this is pretty much game over. Rook b4 I can take and promote. Okay. So, let's just pick this off just to be safe. Threatening rook takes g2, rook d2. Easy peasy. All right, chalk that one up. Yeah, I need to get better about those moments where I played knight c5. I spent 30 seconds on that move. Probably just can't justify it. It's a pretty natural move, but I tend to be perfectionist. That's one of the goals of this series, right? 5 games, no increment, avoiding perfectionist tendencies. But every once in a while that creeps in. But okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Exceptionally dubious. All right, let's go d4. Play knight f3. Good mix of opponents here. Let's see if he wants to play a Bogo or a Queen's Indian. Queen's Indian would be this. Bogo would be this. Could also play Benoni. Queen's Gambit declined. Number of options for black. Who is this player? Australian? James Morris. Okay. Heard the names, but not to be confused with the Doors lead singer. Okay, let's go e4. I'll take the center. Why not? So he's going to kind of crouch behind his pawn structure. I guess I'll just centralize the rooks on d1, e1. Yeah, let's continue doing that. Wait for a pawn break. Maybe he'll go b6, bishop b7, something along those lines. I could see this knight needing to be rerouted, maybe through here. It's hindering my rook on the d file. But let's give him the option of taking if he wants. He's going to go there. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and do this. So multiple defenders here. Looking to get in somewhere. Yeah, let's do this. Covers the g4 square. Okay, he's preparing to back this up. Fair. Maybe knight b5. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of an annoying square for the knight. Perhaps I can go here in the future. I do have to watch a fork, but mainly at the moment it's hard for him to play c6 because I'm going to have a double attack here. There could be some maneuvering coming up, though, because I have to be careful about opening the position against his bishop pair, and he has to be careful about alignment stuff. Now here, c6. Could go knight c7. I don't fully trust that variation, though. We'll just play b3. Helpful move. He seems content to take his time, so I'm just going to throw the move back at him and wait. h5, okay. All right, let's continue with the same policy. Throw the move back. You have the move. I don't want it. Let's go here. I'm trying to induce c6. For better or for worse. Okay, so now he's on my knight. He is defending d6. Let's make a bit of an unusual decision. I'm going to voluntarily accept some weak pawns, but my line of reasoning is that the b pawn and the d pawn may be targets. This is definitely driven by the clock, though. I'm trying to set him maximum problems when I have this time advantage. He's going to drop his bishop to c8. Maybe here. No, I can do better than that. Or can I? Don't think too much. go rook here. Queen d2 coming next. Hitting a5 and d6, maybe tripling. We'll see. Goes there, okay. Yeah, let's do it. There's this move maybe, but I can't worry about that too much at the moment. Attack weaknesses. Could play the bishop back here. Ah, but then I take. I can actually take if he does that. So he's going for the c4 pawn. All right. Okay, let's have that trade. Here, my idea is this. Dangerous. Maybe he had bishop e5, I don't know. What did I take here? Okay, he definitely missed that. Let's do this. Looking for this. Now bishop e4 coming. I would think. Maybe not. Not yet. Knight g5 is a nice attacking operation. I think that's going to seal it. Check. Let's give it a check. Let's go take this guy. Yeah. Too much. And just make sure we don't get mated. Okay. Interesting game. Yeah, the activity I had towards the end there was what eventually made it work. He's offering a rematch. Let's do it. Last game. But that was mainly driven by the clock. So I just always had that slight lead causing problems. Okay, bishop g5. Yeah, this is a tricky line. I played this myself. You can play knight takes d5 here, but I believe, from remembering my theory correctly, is it queen takes b2? Now I'm second guessing. Queen takes d2 or queen takes d4? Wait a second. I should know this. Hold on. Wait, queen takes b2, rook b1. That doesn't seem right. Oh, did I mess this up? Queen takes d4. I think I messed this up. Maybe not. I can't remember. Ah. I might have to go queen a5 check. There's a line where I can take this pawn, but what do I do on rook b1? That's a big mystery. Yeah, I gotta go queen a5 check. I don't see it. I gotta try for something different. This is surely not what I wanted, but hey, had to play something. Now I can't stop thinking about what I should have done, but you got to be able to put those situations aside when you're playing. Just try to put it out of mind, continue with the game. So I'm down but not out. I'm only down one pawn. Maybe I can play queen takes a2. Probably should have thought about that on the previous move. But I am threatening e4 in this exact position. Okay. Take and then queen takes a2. Looks interesting. Let's try it. So there's a pin here. So queen takes b2 is the threat. Queen c2, maybe queen takes d5. True Scandi move. But then he has queen a4, so I don't want to do that. Queen c2 is probably a decent move. Plays queen d2, okay. So now my queen's hit. He might play knight takes e5. Probably can't worry about the pawn. I just gotta get the queen to safety and then go here next. This castle. Knight c4. Do I take? Taking should be okay. Knight takes check, take. I think I can do this. Famous last words, but I don't see a problem with it. Let's do it. All right, time is a serious issue. We're in bullet mode now. Okay, take. Just go here, centralize. Let's give him, okay, he's not taking that. We're giving him this pawn, but he doesn't want it. Ooh, tricky, tricky. I gotta neutralize his initiative too. That knight is kind of a monster on d6. Doing my best. He could probably take, can't he? Yeah, he can. So if rook takes, he has rook f6. Well, doing my best, but definitely difficult here. Maybe h5 if I get a chance. My king's in a super precarious situation, but I don't see an issue for the moment. He might play rook takes g6, and he's trying to set up f5. All right, I gotta try this. f5 is still good though. Yeah, no, this. Yep. Okay. Spent too long there. Spent too long trying to stave off his attack, and yeah, I think the position I got into when his knight landed on d6, although perhaps okay from a time management standpoint and managing like the risk in the position, it was very tough. I think I'm probably gonna lose 80% of the time here. So I got to think about that line. It's been a couple years since I looked at this. I faced this line over the board 2 or 3 times. And there is an antidote to it. I thought it was this early queen b6, but I guess I'm wrong. Knight takes d5. Let me run the engine here for a second. Actually, we can even use the opening explorer. Knight takes d5. Well, it's one of these moves. Queen takes d4, knight c7. Don't think this is it, because he can take, and I'm pinned here. And here, it's not a problem if they go check immediately and then take the rook, because you have check, and then we pick up that rook with check, but couldn't figure out what to do if rook b1. Yeah, I just forgot my lines here. Yeah, I think bishop f5 first. Is that what I've done in the past? I really don't know. I could sit here and try to remember, but yeah, I think this is actually the move. Is it this? And now queen b6? Yeah, okay, this I think looks a little more familiar, but even this is e4. There's something about the bishop wanting to control here, but I'll have to look it up. I've played games in this line, but can't remember. Let's just see how it went. If we go back to the actual game. So I'm trying to counterattack with this queen b6 move. Oh, hold up. Knight c6, knight here, queen b6 here. Yeah, this is a little bit different because if I don't throw in the h6 move, now knight takes d5 is a straight up blunder because of queen a5 check, just like in the game. But knight c3 would hang the bishop. So there's also that nuance to point out. But anyways, as played, e5 is kind of a funny move here, by the way. e5, and if knight takes b6, there's queen, bishop b4 check, winning white's queen. I think as played in the game, it's just not ideal, even though maybe I made it work to some degree. Took this and got the pawn back. Engine's not particularly impressed, though. Just wants me to play knight f6 here. And now queen takes d5 is not even best. Prefers queen c5. Okay. Maybe it's just because this ending is kind of tough for black. I could see that being the case. Yeah, the knight landing on d6. I'm just worse, and I'm down on time. So that's probably that. I didn't see any major missed opportunities. Note here, rook takes f7. Sometimes this can be a precarious move because I can try to remove the defender to play king takes f7, but he has this important in-between move, knight f6 check, which I mentioned in the game. And then he could take the rook next move. Okay, kudos to my opponent. Kept the pressure on. All right, so entertaining session, 3.5 out of 5. Not bad. Haven't played one of these for a while. Got to play Andras. Check out his YouTube channel, by the way, Twitch channel as well. He has a few courses on Chessable, too. He just released one. I believe he has 3 now. Part of an acclaimed series. And I believe the most recent course is on king safety. So maybe that game I played with him would deserve a place in the course because he was definitely going after my king. All right. Yeah, hope you all are well. Let me know what you think if you have any questions about this. New webcam. Sorry it looks a little yellow. I haven't tweaked any of the settings, and it's mostly due to the lighting in my room. But good to be back in the saddle, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Bye.